All right, Coach, tough loss tonight. Turnovers were the story of the game. Give us a rundown on the game, sir.
Yeah, I mean, it's just this game's not real complicated. We told them all week there were three keys to the game, and the number one was turnovers. We had to win the turnover battle, and we lost that. And then, dominate the line of scrimmage, and I didn't think we won either side of that. And then we can't give up big plays, and then we gave up too many big ones on defense. So, that's the formula for not winning. And, so we just got to go back to the drawing board and figure out a way to, get it corrected next week and see if we can come back and play a little better next week.
All right, next week we are back home next week?
Yeah, back home against Timberland.
Another tough one.
Yeah.
So, again, we just lock in and good week of practice. Hope we can get that in and turn this thing around.
Yep. Just got to move forward and not let this one beat us twice.
All right, appreciate it, sir.
All right.
All right, Coach, tough.
All right, there we go. How you doing, sir? Welcome to. Okay, this is not the headphones that I'm supposed to be using.
Oh man, how's it going?
We here, man. You know what I mean? Of course, we had to postpone the show. We didn't get it done when I said we was going to get it done, but we're here now. And the reason why we postponed again was to lay to rest a great man in Andrews, South Carolina, sir. If you would take a few moments and say some things about the service,
Yeah, this was a very, very busy weekend. I had a retreat with the I'm on the board of directors for the Municipal Association, so we had that going on out a little ways off from Andrews, and of course, to me the most important thing was the homegoing service for Mr. Sampson Hughes, who touched a lot of lives over his 90 years here as a teacher, principal, coach, scout leader, leader in the church. I mean, they were rattling off things of all the people that spoke. This is, I've been to a lot of these memorial services, unfortunately, but this is the one where, everybody had something and wanted to speak and say something, about Mr. Hughes. And so, and it was so enlightening. Again, young folks like us don't know, we know what, our time and span with him. But again, when we talk to people who were his students at Rosemary and who were in the Boy Scouts and those things he did long before we came along, what we saw in my age group was, this tower, it seemed like he was this giant of a man walking down the hall as the principal and a great leader, but didn't say much. And everybody had, great respect for him. And he just shaped a lot of lives, man. So it was a great going home service for him, and got to meet a lot of people. It brought a lot of folks back home, and so got to reunite with those people and just and be there for Mrs. Hughes, and the family. So that was the most important thing going on this weekend, and I appreciate the delay, so we can get back and talk a little bit about that heartbreaking game we had the other night there against Woodland.
Yeah. Shout out to the Woodland Wolverines. Guys played a tough team. And like Coach, like turnovers, man. You can't turn the ball over 4 times and beat a good team like that.
There's two quotes that came out of that quick interview. Was it was a formula for not winning, and the other ones he said. He said, we can't let this game beat us twice. And I think that's what, that's.
I got, that's one of my shows. We got to talk about this before the show. Okay. But we, and I think it is in the same place because you're absolutely right. And because I wrote, that's at the top of my list. Yeah, don't let this loss beat us twice. You know what I mean?
But I mean, that's a profound statement, and they need to understand that, because that's part of our conversation we had about an hour ago. Is that, does the team realize the opportunity they have right now with all the talent that we have here with these with these young men that have played together for a long time, and it is the best, the most talented team we've had across the board. Now we've had some great players that came through here last few years, but this is probably the most talented team we have at almost all the positions. And so then when Coach speaks on not allowing this game to beat us twice, that's he's getting to the mentality of the players. Where's your mind? Are you going to dwell on that? Or are we going to get in here this week, refocus, and get ready for probably a team that is probably be better prepared than Woodland was? Because I believe we were better than Woodland.
Yeah,
we made mistakes across a board, but the game was still 19-6. So the defense stepped up and did some great things. We didn't have a whole lot of success on the offensive side, obviously, but it tells me that now they have some tough players. They have some good players, but I think had we played our best game, it wouldn't have been close. We wouldn't have had that Dallas blowout like tonight.
Whew.
I'll get some shots for that. So we can't allow this. We got to put it behind us and let's go. What do you think are some of the contributing factors that cause us to play as without any chemistry, or kind of disjointed? Your voice, your volume, no volume.
All right, I'm back now.
Okay.
All right. I'll start by saying that on the what's up, Riley? I'll start by saying from an energy level, right? We can't, we as, and I say we, I'm talking about the Jacket fan base, right? It's from this shot right here that you can see. This is a few minutes before kickoff. Let me see if I can get it up there to where you can see the
crowd base.
Yeah, and I mean right there before kickoff, you know what I mean? Looking in the stands there, that was kind of let's see if I can get this up.
Yeah, it's pretty thin. Yeah.
Now keep in mind this is a few minutes before kickoff. I mean, you see people still coming in, but and I say that to say that it seems like our crowd has got this. Only place I ever seen this was I lived in Southern California in LA. That's how the LA crowd goes out to see the games. Is they show up in this order, and I understand people got a lot of things going on, and but just as a fan, I'm just kind of saying what were kind of the contributing factors. You add that, also you add into the fact that the kids were out of school this week, so because there was no energy at the beginning of that game. We did not match the intensity, and that's where and it's like that happens. That seems to happen a little bit too much. We turn it on in the two losses, let's just say that we turn it on too late. I mean, we realize who we are, and then we turn it on, but when you do that against a good team after turning the ball over,
but
4 times.
It's hard to say we even turned it on. I don't think we ever got going consistently because I'll go, and I don't have the exact numbers, but I know we probably had less than 5-6 first downs.
Well, right there at that drive where we scored right there, we got it going there. When we got the ball, it was about 7 minutes left, and we brought it down. AJ was running out of his mind. Salute to Chris Stewart played. Hey, Veronica.
Yeah, I
know. Chris Stewart played a lights out game on the defensive end of the ball. That's him. Riley Jordan was crazy in that middle.
That's okay. Everything's good.
There you go. Yeah, and so yeah, it was crazy in that middle. But I think again the energy level was down. I don't know if that was I don't know what the cause of it was, but I know that's something that we're going to have to get corrected as we move along here in this conference. Again, that team was athletic, long team, just like Coach said, and again, you cannot put the ball in the opponent's hands 4 times. You know, fumbles, two fumbles, 2 interceptions, and expect to come out, going against a team that good, and got to play hard nosed football from start to finish, from the whistle to whistle. And that's it, and I mean, it's a testament that we got some guys that's doing it, but down the line, it just we didn't have it, and it caught up with us. And I'm gonna tell you, man, that special teams thing, that field goal kicking again, the portal was still open for any kid in Georgetown County that wants to transfer. That and maybe you're a soccer player, and you know what I mean. You're not getting that go big Riley right there. Had a great game up in that middle.
Yeah, and those, Riley and Chris Stewart had some pretty good, had standout. Those guys were, played. I didn't see any difference in their play in terms of taking any plays off. But again, if the team is not gelling and pulling together, it's not. We're not going to get there. And I agree with you. I think some of it was the the unofficial buy that we had to buy from school, which took them out. And I'm sure they weren't focused. They were focused on some other things. But my point early on is staying engaged and staying, because they have the best opportunity now to go deep into the playoff. And we can't allow, we learned some things from the Andrew Jackson game. We should have learned a lot from Hanahan, and knowing that those things are slipped or missed opportunities, and to come, for one of the big regional games here, it's not good. So we got to refocus. I know Coach is going to get them there.
Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't get any easier this week, man. Timberland's gonna come with some athletic kids, some kids who, can really hey, but you know what? And I do apologize, but I wanna stop right now and salute the big man in the middle, the pressure cooker.
Oh yeah,
Big
Davion.
Yeah, had a birthday. Let me find Davion here. Where is he? Where is he at? There he is, right there. Had a birthday. Celebrated a birthday this past Friday. So
and he had a good game too.
Had a lot of bounce in there.
Yeah, he had a lot of bounce. It seemed like he had it together, but we just could not get all the pieces moving at the same time. They ran this play, this pass out in the flats, and I couldn't figure out why we didn't make the adjustments on that thing. What was going on there? I don't know if we were playing too far off.
I don't know. I thought maybe, because I was looking at that, and again, I'm not at the practices, so I don't know. But I was just, on the field just looking. I was just like, okay, why aren't we sliding up on that kid? But that kid was a burner, and if you missed a step on that kid right there, he'd make you pay.
And that's probably what it was. And I think
that quarterback can sling it too.
Yeah, he can get rid of it. And so if you play them too close and you don't have the speed, to back pedal, the movements to stay with them, then you could get burned for the long one. But we got to figure that out, because that's not the only team that utilized that play. I've seen that before. I've seen it, and we stopped it. We stopped it in one of the previous games. I can't recall who it was.
What's the name was doing that to us? Hold on. That was Andrew Jackson, I think. No. Because I remember it was Hanahan who was doing
that. Yes. So it's something they see in our defensive scheme that I guess through their scouting, that they're trying to take advantage of. And they had some success again, a lot of success the other night. But again, I believe if we'd have played Yellow Jackets football and everything was synced, they wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah,
So,
first quarter we again we didn't win the battle up front on both sides of the ball. And again, once we got our identity, and then we drive it down, and then turnover inside the red zone, and
yeah, red zone was the enemy for us. We had quite a few turnovers, and then we lost the balls to downs inside of the red zone. So we got there a few times, just could not punch it in. They were pretty solid up front, so our anything up the middle was being stopped. They were on it, and then that drive you talked about is when we started getting some ground. I think Dutch had some success.
Dutch had some new gloves on too.
Aiden put that pressure on him. Aiden told me what I've learned too, then he's got to make some adjustments with his contacts. So I spoke with his grandfather, and he said, I didn't know that, but we knew there was something about that hand and eye coordination.
Timing was a little off.
Timing was off.
He's there. He's there.
Yeah.
But it's just picking up that ball, and I mean, it can get crazy in them lights, you know what I mean? You can lose it and kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so I think he'll be fine. We all will be fine. We just got to come and punch Timberland in the mouth early and often come Friday night. Got to bring that energy. And so
got to bring that energy, man. And I would all of you, if you can get the game started. The kickoff is at 7:30. All right, so a good time to get there is about 7. That way you can get parked and the walking. If you get there early enough, the walk won't be that far. I mean, there's not a 30-minute walk out there unless we're homecoming. Now you might want to think about that.
Yeah,
but
I'd like to, I don't know if we have any of our players on. I'd like to, hear some of their thoughts on what was happening inside locker room.
I'm gonna put a link in the it's gonna be a link in the chat on Facebook, guys. So if you want to come on, I didn't send any of them out because I knew it was school.
Yeah.
They'll be getting back to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just let's see here. Copy it. I'm gonna put this in the chat, and if anybody wants to come on and talk about the game again, shout out to kid came to me before the game. Hey, give me some shots, man, for the ROTC. We don't have nothing for our Facebook page, man. How about this? I got you, big man. All right.
That's a great shot.
Whoever the kid was, let me know where I could send you this stuff at.
Yeah, those are our future leaders, military leaders right there. So we got to give them some FaceTime.
Yeah. All right. Let me paste this in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, if we can get Mr. Jackson to come on, if he ain't doing nothing right now, just click that link. It's just like a Zoom meeting.
Who's that?
I mean, Mr. Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said Jackson. All right, let's go.
Oh yeah, he knows football, man. We I think it's probably about half. We spent a whole half down there just chopping it up down at academic. Yeah, I think it was Academic Magnet, talking a lot about the game and strategy and things, that we try to get at here. But he's got a good football mind. So tell him, come on, let's hear from him.
Yeah, guys, that's let's see. Let me check this link here. You could just click that link and come right on. Class.
If you really want some excitement, we'll go get Harry White. Man, Harry tears it up in the stand.
Listen, I don't know if I could. If that, I gotta have that key. But
Harry's fired up, man.
Because
if we can have about 5 or 6 more fans like that, man, we'll keep that.
Definitely next Saturday.
Okay,
Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah. We had to get it in tonight because so they can whatever we add to this thing. Hopefully, we don't distract from from what the players are doing or the coaches are saying. we just wanted to, we like to recap, highlight our players, and sometimes we're going to have games like this, so it's not a knock. What we're trying to do is, again, just talk about it. It's how to give you guys a platform, and so none of this is all to help us refocus, because we're all in this thing together. We're one team, and so we have. I know the two of us. We have high hopes, a lot of just much respect for all the players and coaches out there. And sometimes we have, and I applaud the coach, man, even after a tough game. It's really good to come out and interview after a win.
It ain't him, it's me. I'm the sore loser. This man is again, that comment right there. I took that. You know what I mean? I'm like, thank you, coach. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Don't get beat twice. That is great advice just in life, man. Don't let a loss beat you twice.
Don't let it beat
that
you
is
twice,
just,
man.
You know what I mean? All right, coach, I'm about to put that on the t-shirt.
You got to give some of the royalties to that.
Hey,
no,
listen, we get it unofficially. Coach don't have nothing to do with this conversation, but maybe we could divert those funds to the kicker somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? Kid might get a job and don't have to show up for work or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we need a kicker.
But I have heard that we do have a former professional kicker in Andrews. Haven't met him. A professional ex.
Okay, we just lost connection there for a second there. I don't know if that's all the way through. Nope.
Okay, we're back.
All right, there we go. Boom, and there go my dog popping in. There he is.
There he
is. Hey, Aiden, guess what?
What's up?
Hey, Jackson looked better than you, bro. You were like the mole, and then Jackson just like broke that mold and came up with a whole nother one. Jackson is his little brother.
I hear it every day.
Okay, then Big Riley. Okay. What's going on, Mr. Jordan?
What's going on, sir?
All right. Good to see you guys, man. So give us some of your thoughts about the game the other night from your perspective.
I'll go first. I think mentally we just weren't there. I think the week off of school maybe played a factor in it or whatnot, but for the most part, I just don't think we were all there like we were against, Academic Magnet or, Andrew Jackson. It was just a different vibe we kind of gave off as a whole team. So I think, like the energy, like y'all been saying, and just mentally, I just don't think we were ready for that game. And that's what hurt us.
So let me ask you this, then, and me and Jamal talked about this off camera earlier, and there's always that and I think we talked a little bit about it last week, but how do you adjust and get focused in the course of the game as opposed to what happened to us the other night? Who's that guy or that play? Because it's typically what I've seen, and I could be wrong, it's normally the offense. When we're scoring, everybody gets excited.
Yeah.
We don't have a greater appreciation for how the defense, because you guys had a heck of a defense, because we held them at 16 points. But a lot of time that's not the sexy part. So then how do we get ourselves refocused during the game?
Like you said, we made a lot of big plays defensively to give the offense some chance. But I just feel like just getting in that end zone that one time, getting that big pop could have got us going a lot earlier than what it did. Because, we didn't score till the fourth quarter.
Right.
No, if we could have just gotten in the end zone maybe one more time, it could have got us a little bit more fired up. But just defense being on the field majority of the time, the whole game just wasn't enough to get us, fired up and ready to go play as a ball team, I feel like.
That's right. Any thoughts on that, Aiden?
I completely agree with everything he just said. This week of practice we were pretty solid, and just I guess that week off of school just threw our vibe off towards the end of the night, and we get a fumble, get the ball back, messing up that punt, and then we just got to execute better on offense this upcoming week. We'll bounce back for sure. Hopefully Madison will be back, and I'll be back. Playing defense.
And who was that? Was that Dorsey?
Khalil. Khalil
Khalil will be
will
back too. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to take it easy in practice, man. We can't have no more concussions, no midweek concussions, man. Y'all got to take it easy. But I agree with you, Riley, because we got it going. Like, and that's the thing is like we feed off of the offense. The defense is just solid and stellar. So it's like once we got that going, and then everybody kind of looked back and looked at the clock, it was like, oh, you know what I mean? And we kind of realized that, and it was just, we didn't, it wasn't enough time on that clock for us to get it going. But
and I'll ask this
my
too.
question is,
Go ahead.
but well, I got a series of pictures here. What was going on here? I got the whole jumping, I'm gonna send it to you, Mom. I got the whole jumping thing. What was going on right there?
So I was not told that our eights were in a over front, and we weren't quite lined up correctly, and I was telling our outside linebacker to get to the other side of the field because we were outmanned on the other side, and that's where their favorite target was at, and I didn't quite know that we were in a bump to the right side of the field, but that's what was going on. I was telling him to get his rear end to the other side of the field because we were not lined up in the correct front on that play.
Yeah, that's a classic shot, though. Shout out to your photographer, whoever that guy is. He was on it.
Hey, so let me ask this question: do you guys realize how talented you are and how far you can go this year? I mean, does that sink into the team?
They've got a lot of people got to realize that we really do have a chance to make a run for it, and they've just got to buy into the whole thing, man. We got some people missing practices on days, and we got some people not giving full effort and stuff like that. But we've got to everybody's got to buy in these last couple of games. We got to place good in our region, and then we gotta go make a run and show them who we are.
Especially for your seniors, man. You guys, again, you don't get a second chance, and I think it'll be a disservice to you all, and certainly a missed opportunity. If and I don't know who these folks are. I don't want to call anybody out, but they got to understand that. See, we knew back, and again, a long time ago, we weren't as big as you guys were in '82, my senior year, but we knew that we could go for it. Now we lost. We dropped a game like you guys did to Hanahan because we got, it was midseason. We got cocky. We were undefeated, and then Cross came in and took us out. I think it was 9-0, and from then, we got it. We understand we're not, any given Friday, if you will. And so, but we had people on there would hold each other accountable, and we'll get each other's face, not in a bad way, but we will certainly let each other know that this touchdown was scored because of you. Mm-hmm. Let's get it together, and you got to be able to have that conversation with one another and not take it personal, and then tighten it up and let's go move forward.
And I don't think we have enough of that. People trying to it's whenever you point somebody out, it's not you trying to say that, hey, I'm better than you. It's just holding your teammates accountable of one another, and it's just we don't have enough of that. So I just think we need to be more selfless. We gotta go out there and play as a team because I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Like you look up and down this roster, we might have had some guys that come through Andrews that might have been more athletic than some guys we got right now, or bigger, or stronger. But as a group, I think it's one of the best groups this town has ever had. And if we can just really up the intensity throughout the week, get in the right mindset, I really don't see what can stop us other than ourselves. So
I completely agree. There's been like he said, this is I haven't been here much too long, but I've heard of a bunch of good people and a bunch of good athletes that have came through. But I think if we can really buy into this thing and really be like, hey, this is a team and this ain't all about me. I'm not throwing shade at nobody or anything, but I'm just saying we all gotta really really bite down on the team part of the football.
Absolutely, man. And we're a little bit older. We've seen a lot of great players come through, and I will say, you guys are it. This team really have everything it takes to get out there if it comes together. So I wanted to talk about that, and hopefully some of the other players will hear it, and you guys will have those kind of conversation and just go at it hard, because if you're good, you're going to shine, and if you play together, everybody's going to shine, and we're going to win this thing, because we don't need to miss out. I'd put money on it. If you guys played your best in all of these games, we'd have been undefeated.
Wouldn't lose.
Hand down.
We've just beat ourselves the 2 games we lost. I mean, and you can control it, but you got to just move on from it onto the next game. You can't dwell on it.
That's right. So I know Coach will be ready for you. Did y'all hear Coach's quote? He said, you can't let this beat you twice, and I'm sure y'all probably heard that before.
Right. And
good coaches, man, good players. So we're rooting for you, and we know you're gonna pull this thing out on Friday night. So, and like your dad said earlier, the fans got to come out. I mean, that energy, the band, and because you guys are doing all the heavy lifting, obviously, and we got to do our part to keep you, to keep you inspiring you out there to give 110%. So, we the 2 of us will definitely be there.
Yeah, how did it feel getting that first feel of football weather?
Oh man, yeah.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
It was great. It was great.
The whole week was great. Practice, I wasn't sweating
I'm
just walking out there.
It was amazing, especially Thursday. Oh my gosh.
Really? I was freezing. The old man up in the booth was freezing. So, man, turn that heater on. We got to get this heat up here, man. But that is good football weather, and it's obviously it's going to get colder. But you guys will probably never feel it down there, because you got that. You're in the trenches, man. You don't even feel that.
That's that adrenaline.
Pop.
Oh yeah.
But I like what you have out there. So you guys keep doing what you're doing, man. And I know we're going to break through these lulls and letdowns we've had here the last couple of weeks, and we'll be okay.
Sure.
What do you think? Anything else? What else do you guys want to talk about?
We're us as a team and coaching. We're gonna pick it up. We're gonna do our job. So, like y'all been saying, having just a little bit of a better fan base behind us to support us throughout it's gonna help a lot, because people don't realize, especially that one game without the band we had, it was just a different feel. It's just the band, the crowd. Whenever we get a big play, we want to hear that energy, because the crowd being in it can make us be more into the game as well. And a lot of people don't understand that, but
absolutely.
Intensity this week, we're going to have to pick it up for sure. Obviously we don't want to get anybody hurt this week, but like, Coach Durham said, can't let this one beat you twice. Nothing we can do about it now. We've got to go and be our best team for, it ain't just about Friday night. It's about the 4 practices before. We got to be our best through them. And I don't think we've had a Monday through Thursday practice where we've been great. We've had great practices, but we haven't had a week being great. So if we can just go and have a straight week of just greatness and high effort, high intensity, I think that we'll come out looking like a whole different ball team Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. Any insights on Timberland?
And like Riley said, defensively we gotta have a crowd. Third down, whenever it makes the defense a lot more. I can't I don't know how to explain it, but it just.
We got to get somebody counter to the mayor beside the mayor up in that booth that's going to be, let's go defense from the
yeah
booth.
But that's one of the rules for for us. We can't. So we can't. Oh, trust me. Now when we're off game, I'm a madman on the sidelines. I can't do it in the booth because I gotta be balanced.
So I mean, but you could be the balanced guy. You can't have a homer guy in there, not trashing the other team, but just kind of you know what I mean. All right, let's go, Jack. It's on third. Make some noise. You know what I mean. Pick it up.
I'll have to check and see what the rules are on that.
Because they could give me a mic and I could do it from the field.
Look,
I'm not leaving the field.
I left my seat the other night, man. I had because we have a hot mic. I got to let Coach know we got to fix that, because we get excited up there and we say some things that we don't need to be aired, And I fell out. I promise you, before I knew it, I was out of my chair, man. Because I'm like, so I've got to contain myself and keep a balance and make sure. But I'm definitely going to show love to the Jackets. You know, that we're going to do that. Because I trust me, I want to call them out. I want to motivate them over that mic, but it wouldn't be fair to the other team.
You know, and another thing that I was thinking
I'm
about.
fair and balanced too.
Another thing I was thinking about here is my mom. She annoys it with me so bad. I'm glad I can't hear her on the field a lot, but she does ring that cowbell as hard as she can throughout
Hey,
that game.
hey,
Maybe just some
listen.
more of those or something, just to get the crowd
Just
into it. Because
Yes.
I mean,
boys.
Hey,
All right, we're gonna
shout
find some
out to
practice.
your mama. You just solved a mystery for me, because when I be editing these and I be going over these clips, I keep hearing the. So
that's my mother.
shout out to your mom, man.
Yep, that's my mother.
So let's find some clackers. We got to find some clackers then to get into the hands of the fans and so to help. Yeah, I think we're going to do that.
Got to
All right,
hit them
also-
Got to get something going.
All right, we'll
Also,
work on that.
also, it was brought to my attention. Is there a plan to do something for breast cancer?
I don't think so.
I know the issue is that it has to be uniform. Like everybody has to do it
Yeah. You like for us or like a theme night?
for the team.
Well,
I don't think we have. I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we will. No, sir.
I got
I'll
you.
put it to you like this: Coach Durham, he's pretty straightforward with
He
what he
is.
likes to get done and stuff.
Big time.
Pink will not be worn by us on the
No.
field.
No, we're not.
Hey, you see the moms chiming in, right?
Yeah. I done got them started up, I guess.
As Ms. Cooper, I saw. Who was that? It was AJ's mom earlier.
AJ's mama, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there she is, Miss Ramona. How you doing? So yeah, we're gonna bring the cowbells. We got some clackers, and we're just gonna we gotta figure it out. We gotta make it's only gonna be 50 people. We gotta make it sound like it's 50,000.
Yeah, and so listen, if the 50 that we already got coming to the games, it's your duty to invite somebody. I'm gonna bring somebody with me. You know what I mean? That doesn't normally come. I'm gonna make sure I get somebody to that game this Friday, and I'll pay to win, whatever I got to do. But we got to get some more people in early. We need to get them in early, so when we jump on Timberland, we can Timberland.
And I think for us, we're the young guys here. I mean, we got plenty of friends in the high school or whatnot. We need to, text our friends more, spread it throughout the week. Because, I mean, I don't even see that many students other than, obviously we have our cheerleaders and band members.
Bingo.
Other than that, I don't even see that many students in the crowd.
See, so we got to talk to the principal, see if we can some kind of incentive that we can get, the kids got to be there. The students got to be there, man. The student
First
body.
50 students at the game get something free or something like that.
Hey, I tell you what, the first 50 get to enter into some kind of raffle, a 50-50 raffle or some kind of, you know what I mean? Where, we got to incentivize it. We got to spark some life into the overall.
There he is.
There he is, Mr. Jackson. What's up, Mr. Jackson?
What's up?
He's just as cool as the other side of the pillow, man.
Hey, there you go, man. There you go.
All right, look at Jen. Hey, Jen, funny. Okay, 4 more cowbells. Hey, bring them folks out of Sanford. Tell them come on down.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta let's you know what I mean. If anything, let's not sit so far apart. Let's get together and then make one big sound. All right, buddy.
We're gonna get them out there, man. I'll be texting the principal tomorrow morning and tell her, look, we got to figure out how to get the student body out.
We just need more people out there. We need more
maybe
noise.
It's dress up. It's Halloween. It's getting close to Halloween. Maybe it's the costume thing to bring, something to bring them out.
Gotta have something.
And I think another thing is too is I feel like half the fans they're not even in the stands, walking around the whole time on the fence. Which I mean, I don't mind people being on the fence, but it's just if we could have everybody in a crowd. I mean,
making some noise.
It'd make a difference.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Big Dad getting it in right there. Yeah, we got to get them out there, man. We got to pack the stands for these guys. There's no way that a team, and I don't know how I think we have 30, 40 players. Definitely all the parents, cousins. Come on out. You can't let.
So and
Right.
you're right, Miss Cooper. So
Yeah.
that should be that's our incentives. Like, all right, so you missed this last week. I got you. You gotta be there this week. That's just it. You gotta be there. We gotta.
It's senior night too. It is senior night.
It's senior night. You know what y'all song needs to be? Michael Jackson's "Gotta Be There." Be
He's
there.
better photographer than he is a singer, huh?
Hey, you know what I mean? We got to do whatever we can do. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because again, I think it's a lot of that was on us, the fans. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, we gotta, you know,
And
we gotta pump some life into you guys, man.
yeah, a lot of people don't realize how much of a difference a crowd makes, especially like when we played Hanahan. Not having the band was a big dropper for us. Just having a crowd makes it a lot not more fun, but it gives us a lot more like oomph.
That's right.
When we're playing, it's just looking out and you seeing all the fans there, and you're like, man, we got to get this. We got to get this stop. For the town. Stuff like that. It's just
That's right.
having a crowd makes our life a lot easier. Brad, quit laughing.
And I think the timing of when the band plays, you got to have a sense of when the momentum, and cause they've got some great fight songs. I mean,
listen, when they come with that, dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
That's Friday Night Lights all day long, man.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I like the John Cena one.
See, so does Mr. Miller know this?
He does. I mean, I tell the band members.
Yeah, we got to talk to Mr. Miller. This is what the players need. This is their fuel, so we got to let them know. Y'all, everybody come up with their own theme, whatever your song is, and they gotta figure out, at least with the drums, something to play that, man. Because that's what makes, gives you that motivation and inspire you to get out there and pop somebody.
Or just like another thing, have like a song or something that the band can play that can get a fan interaction with it, something that the fans can get involved with it. And I mean, obviously, big Carolina fan here. Right. Sandstorm for us gets everybody going. Maybe if we could find our own.
All right, take him off the screen right now.
Right, kick him out.
I'm with you, Riley.
Hey, but
I'm with you, Riley.
Hey, did you see old Rattler today? Rattler was playing a pretty good game today.
He played solid.
Yeah.
The Bama game.
Let me show ROTC some love. Yeah, like I said, I don't know who the gentleman is. One of y'all guys tell the guy, y'all would know who it is from ROTC. He was like, man, get some pictures of us. We didn't you know what I mean? Tell him to hit your boy up. So
I gotta give Miss Claire a shout out, man. She's absolutely right. She's involved in all aspects of the game. That's exactly what happened. They didn't come back until the end of the third.
Yep.
Again, when so across the board, the energy was low for us, and so we can't do that. We can't let the players down, man, because they putting in the work, and we got to be there for them.
And so what I'm hearing, what I'm hearing is that when we get to Burke,
that's not good.
We're gonna have 100 cowbells. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh me.
It's just gonna be deafening. Just
not too much now.
Yeah,
I mean, if we scoring, homeboy, listen, I'll sacrifice my hearing to win a football game. I'm just saying, it's that serious with me.
Oh yeah.
Means that much to us. We the ones putting in all the work.
Yeah, we're gonna get after it. Yeah, so they got to come together, man. So this is all good. I appreciate you guys. I know it's going to be. You got to get ready for this tomorrow and get focused. And so we don't want to hold you up too long.
that speaker will not work.
Hey, we got to get where them dads at out there. We got to have some of them dads talking about this game. The ladies are beating us down.
That's all right. We got Mr. Jordan coming on next Saturday.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
We got to get
we need them dads to step up. Now, listen, moms are relentless. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, they're gonna be with their sons, huh?
Yes, sir. Moms are relentless. Like, you know what I mean?
And they be up and down the side, which is great, man. I couldn't let my mom come out because she didn't understand that, it's more than one guy's going to tackle you. She said, "Why can't it just be one?" She didn't understand the game. God bless her soul. And so
here we go. Pass the word, fellas. Let's go. $100 gift card up.
$100.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
I might have to join in on that.
Hey, what? That'll take care of the PlayStation. That'll take care of the PlayStation subscription for how long?
10 months.
That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Jordan has stepped up. All right, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna probably match what he's got there. We'll match that. We'll match.
So
yeah, we'll match that. So now we got something on the table for you fans. Let's go, Yellow Jackets.
No doubt. Super fan. Free meal at the New Mexican restaurant. Let's go. I just put that out there.
There it is.
So, and you need to be the fan that everybody's gonna look like. Yeah, that's a super fan tonight, right now. You know what I mean?
Student section leader or something.
Somebody.
Riley, you remember 2 years ago whenever the student section had jackets painted across them?
Yes.
That's what we need to have that back.
Okay. So how are the pep rallies?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, they're pretty bad.
They're not that good.
They're not that good at all.
What?
It's just
nobody gives no energy.
Way too many people.
So jaded. Just
way too many people care about the way people think of them or look at them.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like nobody just wants to let loose. I have a huge speaker, Miss Claire. It's a boom box, is what we call it. It's pretty big. We could probably use that one for sure.
Bro, we need that in the locker room.
Nah, Durham doesn't allow that.
Yeah, that is true. Only no cuss words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just.
I'm with that, dude. Yeah.
I think we've got a lot of good ideas on the table for us, to get fans involved. But, number one factor is we got to go play our game. We got to play the best we can. So we got to start tomorrow, and we'll be ready for y'all Friday night. Y'all just got to be there for
day
us.
one.
All right, guys, we're proud of you, man. Keep doing your thing out there.
Yes, sir.
All right, fellas.
Okay. Y'all have a good one.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right, brother.
Y'all have a good one.
Yep.
All right.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You heard there from two of our star players, man. Aiden Cooper and Mr. Riley Jordan. Big head knockers. Play on both sides of the ball. We got
a future in broadcasting.
Yeah. So next time we gotta make sure we got AJ, Stewart, Khalil, Caden, Dutch. We need to see Dutch. We need Dutch.
Yeah, Dutch, you got to get on here, buddy.
Dutch. We hadn't had Dutch on here yet.
Nah, Dutch, you got to come on, buddy.
And Davion.
Yeah, Davion. I'd be kind of scared to talk to Davion, man. Davion, but I was like, man, happy birthday the other night. He was like,
That's 6'3", 330.
Man, and can move.
Yeah. So we want to make sure we get him, give him all an opportunity to come on and talk their game, man, because it's important. It's important. So that's what this platform is for. It's for them, the fans, the moms. Obviously, moms then took over anyway.
No doubt. Moms
love their energy, man. It's great.
Yeah, moms. That's just mom. That's what they say. Moms is momsing. So that's all good, man. But great show. I look forward to it this week. A lot of things on the political front coming up this Tuesday.
That's right.
So a lot of.
Okay, so we're gonna playlist in the speaker. Okay, we got that. We'll make it happen.
No No doubt. We'll do that. We'll do that as we make this this stretch run down here into this in the conference. Again, we got Timberland coming in this week. Timberland's tough squad. Traditionally have been tough. Don't know what they're doing this year. I got because we rescheduled. I don't have the scores up here, but we'll get into that though. But
oh yeah, they're playing consistent. They're pretty good. Like Coach said to us a couple of weeks ago, those guys are well coached.
This conference is
this conference is tough, and and I think everybody else had a bye. I don't think we had a bye. We don't have a bye this year, and so they had an opportunity to regroup. And okay, so we got the pink out. Okay, this was Miss Skipper. All right, so we're gonna have we got to. So the guys are calling for it. We need to get the spirit stick or something out. The spirit fingers. I don't know. I've seen that on some movie. We got to get something going to get these guys and through this thing, keep them motivated.
The alma mater. Got to bring it back.
Oh man, yeah, we got to do better there. It's going to get better. We're gonna send out a few text messages tomorrow.
That I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. The student that Maddox is back this week, right?
Okay, so that was week 0. Okay, yeah, you need especially with a schedule like this, a tough schedule, man, and it doesn't get any easier. So we just got to no excuses at this point. We just got to keep going. Post a flyer on the high school page. Share. All right, sounds great.
No doubt. Send it to my inbox there, please, Skipper. We're gonna definitely get that out there. And Mr. Jordan, I coordinate with you again, but yeah, we gotta get these kids involved more. Come on, let's put some butts in the seats early and on. So when we score early, we can go ahead and keep that energy going all the way through.
That's right. All right, my friend, this is good. Got a long week. Like I said, I'd rather do this than this politics stuff, man. This is more fun and it's with the kids. In fact, I met a group of kids today. They're little bikers, man. They do this. I forgot they call it a wheeler or something. So I'm meeting with them. It's about 10 kids. I'm meeting with them on Tuesday, and trying to form that little group, to keep them engaged. And they may be our guests, because I didn't see any of them at the ball games here, and so we'll try to get in touch with their parents and even have them out there. I think the oldest one was 12 years old. Get them involved. I think one played football. A lot of talent out there, and it's constructive, obviously, and keep them actively engaged. So we'll be working that throughout the week as well. But we got to build this fan base. Our team is much too talented to not be out here supporting the young men and women. And our cheerleaders too. The cheerleaders are getting after it. Band, everybody. So it's the fans. We're short fans. Let's go, Andrews.
Absolutely. All right, let me I'm trying to get us out of here. Let's see how I can get us out of here kind of in style here today.
Yeah, and hey, shout out to you. Hey, I'm seeing something new here. This is and out this beautiful stadium.
Oh man, this
is awesome. And you capturing some things again that photos and videos that these young men and women will be able to look back on, when they get old and gray like I am. But this is awesome. So keep up the good work.
It's all good, man. It is what they say. It is not even a labor. It's just fun. Straight up and down. It's just fun. So
and I think a lot of them don't know that you make it. It's a trip to get down here.
Yeah. I mean, it's I'm coming in. I'm headed that way anyway. So it's yeah, man. It's all good. It's an honor to be able to rock with these kids, Friday night and be as close to it as I am. I just feel lucky.
That's right.
So I enjoy it. But anyway, we are out of here. I will get with you later this week. Again, I know you got a full political schedule. Again, the registration date for voting
tomorrow's the last day to register.
Tomorrow's the last day, October 14th. It's the last day. So you should be doing that tonight and tomorrow. Between now and tomorrow, you should be getting yourself registered if you're not already. And if you have are registered and you haven't been voting in the last couple of elections, but you want to get into this one, you probably need to go and check your status. Make sure everything is on par, your address is correct and everything. And if not, then you need to get that changed so that there won't be any delays in you voting. All right.
Absolutely.
So, added a little politics on the end of that. But anyway, y'all have a good night.
All right.
Yep.